Hello, champagne poppers. It's my birthday episode.
Woohoo! I'm actually drinking wine
Wow,
tonight.
that eyebrow raise is too much. Come to my
Everybody
Botox
on
party.
everybody, if you're watching on YouTube, I have the world's most giant zit, so just ignore it. I know it's very obvious, but I think I might just record like this.
Wait, I gotta close my blinds. They're bugging me.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. We're happy to be here.
I'm very happy to be here. I have cheetah print on for my birthday episode. I've got a delicious rosé that's Caitlin Bristow's, and this episode's all about me. So,
So how could it get any better, honestly?
I don't know, but one thing I wanted to mention today on my TED Talk is that my daughter is still in Blanding, and it's been 4 days, only 4 days. She still has 6 more days, 7 more days left. I don't really know. And I just wanted to let everyone that doesn't have fucking children know that are adults, like, this is the easiest life I've ever had. Like, I cannot believe how much time you people have. I can't believe how many less like worries you guys have. Like, I'm fucking shocked by how like smooth and calm and like, yeah, there's just so much time. Like, I can stay at work however late I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want after work. I could read a book if I wanted to.
You
Like,
can have sex wherever you want.
I mean, I still have a kid in the house. But I'm just truly shocked, and y'all have like such a breezy life. Like, damn. So I just needed to get that out because I've been like, what the fuck? This life is crazy.
Yeah, my life is pretty easy without having kids. So I don't know. It probably feels like a little nice though, even though you miss Henley. It probably feels really nice to.
What the fuck is this cleanse that this girl just texted us about? Sorry, I can't continue on until we discuss this. An ayahuasca ceremony? Is that what she just said she's doing?
Yes, but we should probably cut this out.
We didn't say her name. She's just a person we know. What the fuck?
Yeah, ayahuasca, that stuff that I wanted to do.
Yeah, I know. And I watched the documentary where people like can get really sick from it, and like, how is she just doing this? I can't wait to talk to her about this after. Wow. If anyone wants to do that in life and has the ins, apparently this girl might.
I really want to do it.
That's so random.
Shit's healing, man. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I've never done it, but
Speaking of healing, I listened to the intuition episodes of Rachel Hollis
what'd you think?
that you mentioned on the last week's episode, and part 2 was far better to me than part 1, and it spurred so many thoughts in my head that I definitely plan for us to talk about on the podcast as episodes. And it was so therapeutic, and like, it was interesting to me too. Like, the thing that blew my mind is like, people hear what they need to hear. Like, we listened to the same thing and we heard completely different things. Like,
Yeah.
that's what kept blowing my mind while I was listening to it. And like, I would hear the parts that you referenced and it's like, that makes sense why that she got that from that, and like, why is she connected with that. And it just blew my freaking mind that we heard the same thing and felt and needed completely different things. And it's just crazy how that works.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But like, that was good.
It was a good episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we need to share with our listeners, we've gone back to the OG Zoom.
Yeah.
Everything on the internet says not to use Zoom, but you know what? Everything on the internet is lying because those other platforms were not good.
It was a total shit show. So if anyone's looking to start a podcast and has questions, let us know. We'll give you our like feedback. I do wish that more podcasters that like have it figured out would share their details, because that's what I noticed is like, I always ask people, I'm like, hey, what mics do you use? Hey, what platforms do you use? Do you think they answer those questions? Nope.
Nope, they don't. They sure do not.
And I'm just here to share resources. There's room for all of us, and I will tell you not to use the platforms we used. I will not name
Yeah.
them, but they sucked.
And Zoom, I mean, we've had no problems with it. So here we are.
Yeah. The issue we are going to run into is there may be times when our audio version and our YouTube version are a little different because we don't actually know how to edit video to that level. I think I can figure it out. I kind of have looked into it a little bit, but to make sure that we edit them the exact same is going to be impossible at this point. So
Yeah. Yep.
you never know what surprise you might find on the YouTube.
You never do. So my little update about the week is I'm listening to this book right now that is just overtaking my life. It is so good, and I have 3 hours left, and I just can't wait to be done with it because I have no idea where it's going.
What is the book?
It is called, let me pull it up. It is called The Golden Couple. I don't know
I
if
saw
you can see
someone
it.
post this.
Morgan.
Yes, Morgan posted about this and she said the twist at the end was crazy.
Yeah, and I am so addicted to it. I literally walked in this morning. I actually have a video I'm going to post on Instagram because it's so funny. I walked into work this morning and I was listening to it in my AirPods. I did not say anything to anybody, and I usually walk in. You would hate me in the mornings at work, but I'm usually like, "Good morning, blah, blah, blah." I did not say anything because it got so good as I was walking in, and I was like, oh my gosh. And all day I was listening to it, and my coworker kept trying to talk to me, and I would just be ignoring her because I was just listening. So yeah, it's overtaking my life. It's really good.
Well, I might have to read that because I need a new book that's like not so serious, but I don't know. Another fun fact for everyone that can see me on YouTube. Look at these freaking cute nails. These are my birthday nails, and they're very on brand because everything in my life is pink and gold. And I didn't even know they were my birthday nails. And I'm very pleased with myself. And I have one more fun thing to share with the viewers that are seeing me. If you don't know about the Sharpie Gel Pens, I think they're like S Gel. Yep, S Gel. This is a matte black one, which is like definitely my vibe. If you have not tried these pens and you like pens, you have to get these pens. They have lots of colors now.
I stand beside you with that because you got me to use that one time, and I'm addicted to those pens now.
Yeah, you have all those colorful ones on your desk still. That I used to love those ones. I do love a good color pen, but these are just better.
They have colors, you said?
They have purple, red, blue, and black, but they have like colored shells now. So this is the matte black. And then I also just barely got these champagne colored ones.
Ooh, cute.
And I have a white pearl one.
Cute.
And then the rest are just like the standard colors. But I've got a lot of them and I just refilled and I'm very excited.
We love a good pen.
Pens matter. And when people use my pens and take them, it really pisses me off.
Me too. It really pisses me off too.
So yeah, that's all I got. I mean, Brittany, she posted some weird stuff the other day, but like I can't keep up right now. I haven't really been on social media because I'm behind on school and just been doing school and like chilling.
Oh, I could talk about school for a minute. You want to know what the OG, the GOAT, whatever kids say nowadays? Quizlet. I do not utilize Quizlet enough, and I just started using it again, and damn, that is top notch.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to say something else about what the kids say, and that everyone knows about Quizlet, and they don't say Quizlet. No one's out there talking about Quizlet that's a kid necessarily.
No, I'm saying the GOAT. Isn't that what like kids say that they're like the GOAT, like the greatest of all time?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think they say that much anymore. But what kids do say right now is schlumped. Are you schlumped?
What does that even mean?
Like asleep, passed out, knocked out. So the other day, Jaden texted me after football practice and he's like, if you're not schlumped, you should make me a tuna fish sandwich. And I was like, what the fuck? You just schlumped me? You put me in the schlumped category?
Wait, say the definition again.
It means you're like asleep or like knocked out or passed out, like you're slumped, like you're like.
That is so weird.
So that is what the kids really are saying.
So they don't say the GOAT anymore.
Every every now and then they might, but not really.
Interesting.
They do say goated, which I don't fully understand that term. They'll be like, yeah, he got goated.
Kids are weird.
I know. I used to say some dumb stuff too, though. I still say dumb stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like our language was more normal than nowadays.
I
Or
mean,
we're
well, I
just
thought
getting,
it was.
we're just getting old. That's
So,
fine.
are we ready to talk about my birthday questions?
Yes. So this episode is me asking Shelby questions again. And I love these episodes. I think that they're really fun. I think I have some really good questions. And I'm very excited to hear some answers. So,
Oh, and let me just mention before we start, everybody, that when you hear this episode, my birthday will be like 3 days after it. So don't forget to wish me happy birthday. If you want to come to Mesquite and eat crab legs and go to the pool, feel fucking free.
if
I
you're not
accept
deleted from social media, tell her happy birthday too.
I accept gifts in the form of wine and champagne.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Why? You get so nervous. What are 3 scents that you like?
Scents.
Like smells.
I really love the smell of almond.
Mm.
I also really like the smell of lilac, like as a
Really?
candle, like in the springtime. That's like one that I really, really love. It makes me happy. And maybe I would say like a good, like summery coconutty, like scentsy. Like I have one called Sand Swept, and it's like not full coconut, but if I mix that one, like I burn that one and also like a mahalo coconut and blend them, like a good summery, not straight up coconut, but like I don't know, just like a beachy smell. Those all make me happy.
Okay. All right.
I don't like the smell of like actual essential oil type shit. Like fucking hate them with a passion. Like fuck your lavender, fuck your bergamot, your whatever. Like no.
Bergamot?
It's a scent.
Yes, but the most random scent for you to say.
The fucking wise men probably brought that shit.
Okay. What is something that you believe to be true that no one agrees with you on?
Oh wow, a lot of things. A specific one though.
Yeah.
I believe that if you're farting, you need to poop.
And I fully disagree with that.
That one's a very specific one. Another one I would say is like, I don't know, that's the only like real specific one I can come up with. What I would say with this though is because I don't like to retain information that I don't actually need in life, I like sometimes come up with my own like understanding. Like someone told me something about it one time and I just like go with it because I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. Doesn't seem right, but like also whatever, it's kind of funny. And it really pisses people off when I do that. They're like, that's not even what that means. And I'm like, well, I was told that once. Like that's what I learned. That's what I learned in school. Like I just like go with it. Like I have an understanding of it, but like also I just like to fuck with people with it. And there are times where like I was told something and it seems legit. So I'm like, sure, why not? That makes sense.
Just go with it.
Yeah. Cause like if I don't actually need the information, like I don't want to just carry around dumb facts all the time. I don't have space for that in my head.
See, I'm a dumb fact holder. I carry a lot of dumb facts.
I'm like a street smarts kind of facts girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if you had to live in another state, what one would it be and why?
Well, this is going to bring back the roots of like not understanding geography. I don't know.
I'm so scared.
I don't know if in like Europe, like their cities are considered states or if they're just cities in their I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand any of that, but like I really want to move to Europe right now. I would live there. I don't know if that counts as a state.
No, it doesn't. And where at in Europe? Europe is a country.
Well, I know it's a country, but like what are the little like
Cities.
places? They're not states. They don't call them states.
Mm-mm.
Well, if I had to pick a state, then something that qualifies as a state, I would pick probably just keeps changing. It used to be Texas, started to become Nashville, but it became like very crazy like Utah is right now. And then it's like kind of been Florida. So if I had to pick one, I'd still go with Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
All
nice
right.
and hot there and you can get badass houses.
That's true. All right, so you have to choose somebody. You have to answer this next question.
Oh man.
You can't say, "Oh, I don't want to answer this." You have to. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay? Machine Gun Kelly.
Didn't we already answer these?
No. I answered them, but it was different people. Or actually, maybe it was the same people. I don't know. I didn't listen to my episode. Machine Gun Kelly, Andy Samberg, or Pete Davidson.
Oh, Andy's the wild card. We did this recently on some episode. I think Eminem was in there.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, MGK, Andy Sandberg, and who else?
Pete Davidson, my little beloved butthole eyes.
Okay. I would definitely kill MGK.
Sad.
I would probably fuck Andy Sandberg and I would marry Pete Davidson.
Really?
He seems funny.
So does Andy Samberg.
Andy Sandberg is not attractive to me at all. So like he's funny, but like and like Pete's not that attractive, but like he at least has swag. Andy's just straight up no swag, just funny.
I can't believe you'd kill MGK.
You knew I would kill him. I wouldn't even want to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I thought you would fuck him for sure.
No, I don't even want anything to do with him. I don't even want him to ever touch me or breathe on me, let alone have his penis inside me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, on to the next. If you could have a glass of wine with anyone who has died, who would you choose and why?
Marilyn Monroe.
Why?
I love her. I think she really tests the limits and does whatever she wants because she believes in and empowers herself. And she got a lot of shit for it. And I feel like her and I would get along because I also do a lot of those things and I get a lot of shit for it.
I feel like she has some stories about the Kennedys that I would love to hear.
And like she like really made her way. That's why I have a tattoo of her quote on me.
True. True.
I even kept a Smirnoff bottle. I want to say it was Smirnoff. They did like a Marilyn Monroe version and like she was like in the background, you know how they like do an image.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up drinking the vodka. It was strawberry vodka, which like I really love strawberry things, but I didn't really want to drink it. I was going to save it for the rest of my life, but back in the day I was very desperate. And like sometimes you just really need that vodka when you're having a party. So filled it back up with water though. I think I threw the bottle away when we moved.
Okay, first of all, strawberry vodka, that sounds about as bad as the glazed donut vodka.
Vodka has weird flavors. I had vodka over this last weekend and it was weird. I had a shot of pineapple vodka.
Ugh. Disgusting. That sounds disgusting.
I know.
All right. What is the greatest risk you've ever taken?
Ooh. That's a deep one.
I threw some deep ones in here.
Greatest risk. I would say I don't know. I feel like I would say my greatest risk that I can think of that's like in my mind is on our 30th birthday trip when I like told Wally like we have to fix our marriage. Here's all the things that I feel like have happened and are wrong. And like trusting him for everything that he had done in the past to hurt me and I had done to hurt him, and like trusting that that was going to turn out okay. I would say that was like a big one.
Yeah, no, that's a good
Because
one.
that could have like blown up in my face and I'd be like all alone.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I would agree with that. I think that's a big risk.
It was.
Okay, your all-time favorite Disney character.
Cinderella.
Really, all time?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I did not expect that.
I don't change. Like Cinderella's always been my favorite Disney movie. She's like my OG. Like same with Marilyn Monroe. Like once I like really invest
Commit.
in you, I don't really like just fluctuate, like that's why
Yeah.
like with my friendships I'm kind of like, dude, I invested in this situation and like you're gonna fuck it up now. Like I don't know if there's coming back from that.
Okay, I like it. If money was not an issue, what are some things that you would do?
I would own a vineyard for sure. I would travel way more. I would own my own company, and I would give back more financially.
I like it. That's a good answer. Who would you want to trade lives with?
Trade lives.
Like a good old wife swap moment.
Like, is it traded forever?
No, let's say like a wife swap, like 2 weeks.
Okay. I would probably say Kristen Cavallari,
I knew you were gonna say that.
Justin Anderson, or Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Oh, or maybe even Robin Arzon.
Okay. That's a good answer. I knew you were gonna say Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah, she's my number one. If I could pick, I would be like literally her best friend. I would work for her. We would run her business together and like everything would be great. I think we're very similar, except for she's way fucking cuter.
Whatever.
And she eats very clean.
Yeah, she does eat very clean.
And surprisingly doesn't drink very much.
Uh-huh. As we drink our wine. What time period would you travel to if you were given a time machine?
Time period. Probably. Do I get to come back?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You don't have to stay there forever.
I'd probably go forward.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I would like to go back to like the 50s or even like 60s, 70s, but I would rather know like where the world's going so I can like prepare and like know that things are gonna be all right.
Interesting. Okay.
Also, I just want you to know I'm still sweating, so I just really need a like moment.
Menopause. Almost turning 32, you guys. All right. This one's a good one. Would you rather
I love would you rathers.
Oh, would
We
you
should play
rather
that game more?
fart every single time you ate or throw up every single time you ate?
Oof. Throw up.
Are you kidding? I thought I was gonna get you to say fart.
Absolutely not. I would way rather be like, oh, I'm gonna throw up and head to the bathroom instead of
Okay. So would you rather fart every time or pee your pants every time?
Still pee.
Oh my gosh. You
I think-
really.
I think farting is literally so gross. Oops, sorry. It's just my kid. She calls constantly. And hold the phone, please. Hi, I can't talk right now. I'm podcasting. Will you call daddy? She just hangs up. She's like,
Bye.
gotta go. She made Wally keep his phone on FaceTime all night long while she was on FaceTime all night long last night.
Oh. I think it's so funny how nervous she gets when we're podcasting. She like does not want any part in it.
She literally was like, her face was like, and just hung up.
Wow, I can't believe you'd rather do those things than just have a little fart.
It's so gross.
But so is puking and peeing your pants. You'd smell like pee all the time. You'd ruin all of your clothes instead of just having like a little fart.
I'd probably just eat on the toilet.
That's not an option.
Yeah, it could be an option. You give me rules.
I would hands down fart every time. Every time.
Oh my God. I would never eat with you. Ever.
It's better than peeing your pants.
Yeah, I would go eat on the toilet.
In restaurants?
Yeah, I would take a snack, shove it in my mouth.
On a cruise ship with how far that toilet was?
I would just get wine. I wouldn't even eat until I was on the toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Okay, what product can you not live without?
What product? Does wine count as a product? Or a good? It's probably a good. Live without. Honestly, I feel like I would say like okay, this is how I'm thinking about it. This is why Enneagram ones are weird. If I was like on an island and I only could take one product with me, I'd probably take soap. I'd probably want like soap as my product that I can't live without. But if it's just like I only have money to buy one product and that's what I like just need, I would probably go with like a tinted moisturizer with SPF.
You think about things so logically.
I'm a literal person, man.
Like mine would be foundation because my face gets so red. I don't like my face being red, or like bronzer, like something.
Well, your face didn't used to get red when you were using that stuff that Lois used to make you. Hint, hint, Lois.
Yeah, Lois, I need a hookup, girl.
Her face is red again.
It is. It's so
Remember,
red.
I think I sent her a picture of you or text her
You
recently.
did.
When we were talking.
You were like,
Lois,
bitch, this girl needs your serum.
Oh,
I don't remember her response, but you did do that.
It's fun being my friend, I bet.
It's fine. I know it's so red. So I would probably take the glow serum if that was the only product I could have forever.
Yeah, that shit did wonders for you. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was truly shocked, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe in a lot of things like that, but damn.
Yeah. Okay, what is your main reason for getting out of bed every day?
I have to pay my bills. I'm just kidding, but really. I get out of bed because I know that if I don't get out of bed and work out and do the things that I'm supposed to do to help myself stay mentally, physically, and emotionally fit, I will not be the best version of myself, and I want to be the best version of myself.
I like it. That's a good answer.
But then I also do have to go to work and pay bills.
Yeah. Don't we all? We like a rich and full life, so we both got to get up to pay our bills.
which my cards I read before this definitely talk about some financial stuff. And I'm very pleased with that because I was stressing about finances this morning. And one of the cards was like, chill, everything's fine. And one was like, you're a little bit stressed about this. And I was like, that's weird. Aren't you right?
Oh, I can't wait to see what my cards say.
I know, you have to tell me.
Yeah, I will. How do you deal with a stressful environment?
Let's see. It depends on the environment I'm in for sure. If I'm at work, I try to listen and understand what people are saying and figure out what the root cause of what they're saying is. Hit them with the shit that I hit people with of like, well, this is what I think is happening. Or sometimes I'm just quiet. It really depends for sure. If I'm at home, I clean and have wine. And if I'm with friends, I'm probably just like pretty quiet, trying to like play in the middle and not disrupt any of the chaos because I don't want to add to the chaos and I don't want to be part of the chaos, but I'm also not one of those bitches that just like fucking leaves in the middle of chaos. Packs up and leaves.
We've known people like that, okay?
So yeah, I think I kind of just try and help diffuse the situation if I can, find outlets for myself if I like just need a moment to chill, or I just try and like play in the middle. I think my Enneagram 9 like wing will come out in those moments sometimes where I'm just like, how can I calm the situation?
Okay, so I have two more. If you had to choose, and you have to choose one, the only wine you can drink for the rest of your life, you cannot sway from it. You have to choose between a red wine or a Chardonnay.
Red wine.
Really? Wow, I thought you were gonna do Chardonnay Shelby for sure.
I would drink that shit for breakfast if it was at that point. It would be like, no champagne, just red wine, guys. I would be sad though with that decision because then like no one would drink wine with me. Like no one really drinks red wine. I mean, you would, but you can't.
Yeah, I drink it, but it's so weird. My palate's so weird. Red wine is such like a winter fall thing. I have a hard time drinking it in like the heat for some reason.
I feel that a little bit for sure. Like I think in the summer, like in the evenings, I would rather have like a Chardonnay if I have them on hand, but I also like crave a red wine sometimes at night. I think it just depends on like the vibe I'm going for, and what I have in stock. But red wine is like my OG love. Like it tastes so much better for sure.
And I'm just gonna throw a quick question out here because we we got this question on our asking for a friend, but this is not our asking for a friend. I chill my red wine. I like ice cubes and a lot of ice cubes in all my wine, but especially red. And I know that that's weird. And you don't really like cold red wine, huh?
I didn't, when we were talking about this earlier, I did not know you put a lot of ice cubes in your red.
Oh yeah, I like cold wine. You know Jordan Syatt, he posted that the other day too, that he likes his red wine cold, and he like put a picture of his wine and it had all these ice cubes. That's how my wine looks, like my red wine. I like ice cubes and cold.
I actually didn't see that. I haven't been seeing his stories now that you
Oh,
say
really?
that. Which if you guys are wondering, you're not, but we're going to tell you, we have him signed up to come on our podcast in 2023, motherfuckers. So I'm very excited
So
about
excited. So
that.
excited.
I am confused about their invitation they sent us because it had H instead of S. And so I want to be like, did your assistant type the wrong thing or is your last name actually Hyatt?
The invitation on Google?
Yeah.
That might have been me.
No, they sent the invitation
No, I sent one.
to him.
No, to you.
Oh,
Yeah, it might have been me because I have dyslexia.
well, you know, that makes me feel better because it was one of my questions I was going to ask him. Like, what's the fuck of your last name? Anyways, back to the root. That, how do you get an H and an S mixed up?
I don't know.
I'm
I
so
don't
confused
know.
right now. Anyways, back to the root question. I did not know that you did that with your red wine. I had no idea. I don't condone that.
That was
Um,
me. That was me. Just letting everyone know.
well, great. Now my one question for him is gone.
I don't know how to change it.
And if you
All
guys
right,
don't follow him, you should.
we'll deal with that later. But yeah, that was me.
Good to know. Feel very happy his assistant's not a dumbass. Um, I do not, okay. I put my red wine when I can in my wine fridge. My wine fridge is about 54 degrees, I think. Which is like a nice, cool, like, I don't know, degree, I guess, temperature. I don't, I don't like my rosé at that temperature. So like I usually try and put when I know I'm going to drink rosé, I'll switch it to my main fridge because I have like a fridge on the bottom. Um, my Chardonnay is fine at that temperature and my red wine is fine at that temperature. There are some darker or like bolder red wines, I would say, that when they're dry and really bold, I want them to be a little bit colder, especially when it's like summer. But if it's winter, I don't like, I could just drink it literally from my shelf in my pantry.
Oh, ugh. I could never. I could
That's
never.
that's like when you capture the true essence of.
I know. And I'm curious, like, if our listeners, if they even enjoy wine, because I'm questioning after our lake party if they even like
We should
champagne.
ask again because we asked way back in the day. I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
again.
Because I like cold drinks. Like always iced coffee, never hot, like always iced
Never?
red wine. I never drink hot coffee ever. I did on the cruise, like if it's like in situations that I can't get an iced coffee, I'll drink a hot coffee if I want it. But I will always choose iced coffee. Always.
That's interesting to me. Wow. Learn something every day, huh?
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna ask because I have wondered like how many of our listeners drink wine and are they new to the wine game? Where they're at in their wine journey. That's why I really want to have a vineyard. I love wine so much. Like I wouldn't say I'm like a connoisseur or what do they call them, a sommelier? Like that's not me, but I want people to love wine and I love
Yeah.
wine.
So I had a coworker that I was talking to today, and they don't want people to know that they drink. So I'm just gonna say they got
Are
a
they Mormon?
kind of leaving the situation. So it's a they, and they got their partner. Them and their partner wanted to try something new, and they wanted to try some wine. So they got like a super dark red wine, and I was like, "You never start with red." And I was like, "Why, when you have a wine connoisseur at your fingertips, you can text me anytime and be like, hey, what's a good wine to get?" I was like, "You start out with like a Moscato or even like a box wine." To like get you familiar to like the vinegary taste of wine, you never start with the red wine. So then they were like, we never want wine again, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, because you started with the red wine. Like you never do that.
One thing I know is that if you do like drink here and there and you like whiskeys, rums, those types of like gross fucking liquors, starting with a darker red or like even just red wine, they totally like most of the time they're like, "Oh, that's really good." And I think it's because their palate's just like a little
Are
bit
you
different.
used to it? Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
I definitely don't recommend box wine to anyone anymore. So please stop doing
Well, but if you're
that.
first starting to drink wine, that's where I
Get
would
the
start.
bottle. You could get a bottle.
Yeah, but box wine used to be legit back in the day, and I feel like when you're
Okay.
first getting into the wine game, that's what you want to drink.
Listen, motherfuckers. When I went to Napa and I went and talked to people about wine and how people make wine, there are some places, i.e., boxed wine places, i.e. Barefoot, i.e. Stella Rosa, all of these places that are pouring so much sugar inside of their wine, and they have cheap grapes. They don't take care of their grapes very well. That's why you get hangovers, because they don't have good product and they have to fill it with fucking sugar water. So like, don't get boxed wine. Start with like $10 and up per bottle at a minimum. I don't care what kind it is. It can be sweet, but like, don't do it. You'll regret it.
It is true. We are old now. I guess you're right. All right, we
Don't
got
sign
very
them up for
off
a
track
headache.
talking about wine. Okay, last question. One birthday wish for this year of being 32 years old.
I don't know if I can say it out loud.
What?
I can't say it out loud. I don't know who listens to our podcast.
Oh, just how about you just want new opportunities to come to you?
Aside from that though, I, in my next year of life as a 32-year-old weird ass age person, I would say I want to establish more genuine relationships.
I like it.
I feel like I'm lacking in those since we like snipped, and it's making me sad. Like, I love to host. I love to have people to hang out with. Like, this bitch on the screen fucking lives too far away. And like, I just feel really sad that I don't have someone to hang out with a lot. And I feel sad that I don't have, like, if I want to do something, I have to coordinate it with Tayler and her schedule. And like, I don't get to do any random things because I don't actually have any friends left.
Yes, you do. They just don't like to hang out.
No.
But I like that. That's a good answer. And new
that
opportunities.
That would be my second wish. My first wish is definitely the one that I cannot disclose.
I like it. All right, well, that's all my questions.
Wow. That's all you had for me, huh?
That was like 15, 16 questions.
I know. I just am so happy. It's almost my birthday. A fun fact about my birthday is I posted on my stories, for those of you that follow me, you saw this. I posted about whether I should get a cabana when I go to Mesquite at the pool. And I realized that like, it's $150 for a cabana. I could go get $150 worth of wine and champagne.
I thought that it was $50. They
on the
lied
weekend.
to us.
On the weekend, it's $150. And I was like, I could get, if I was going to spend $150, which I don't want to, I could get so much wine and champagne in Mesquite that would fulfill me and like fill my soul way more than a fucking cabana.
True that.
So I'm not going to get one.
True that. True that. Well, they lied to us because last year when we went, they said it was only $50.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm very excited for my birthday. I don't have any, like, I think last year I had like an expectation on my birthday or around my birthday, and I don't know what the expectation was. I think the expectation was like, I want to feel joy and have happiness, because like things were really weird around that time. Remember how like boring I was?
It
weird.
wasn't boring. It was just different.
I was like in a funk for sure. And this year I'm just like super pumped to have my birthday. Last year I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Like, I don't really know. I don't really care. No big deal. This year I'm like, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We are getting, we said that last episode. I'm like, we're getting tattoos. Very excited, very nervous, but.
And Botox, if you want to get Botox or filler or those bomb freaking shots that have vitamin B12 in them and lipo, like, sign on up.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure getting one of those in the right side.
All right, should we do our asking for a friend?
Yes. Do you have it, or you want me to find it?
I can get it real fast. I should have been prepared before I asked.
Did you know that Mary Fitzgerald from Selling Sunset's birthday's tomorrow? So she's a Leo.
Oh, really? Lots of Leos. Lots of them.
I did just say to a coworker today that's also a Leo that also shares Taylor's birthday. Wow, I did the funniest prank on her. But we were talking about how I was like, oh, tonight I get to record my birthday episode for the podcast. And I was like, and you know what? Taylor gets to have a podcast come out on your guys' birthday. And like, I'm pretty jealous. And she's like, that is really great for her. I'm going to have to listen to that. And I was like, yeah, I'm really excited. And I was like, I'm trying to like calm my energy down right now because it's not actually August. And I feel like I need to let the 1 week of July people have like a moment, but like I just don't appreciate July Leos.
I I do because my nephew Mason is a July Leo and he is like you and I love that. So I'll let him have his moment. His birthday was yesterday and he literally was saying all day, "Can you even believe it's my birthday? It took so long to get here." Like, dude, I know I feel that every single year.
Same, bro. Yeah, so
I'll let him have his moment because he appreciates it.
I'll let him have it because he's a kid. If he grows up and doesn't appreciate it, I stand corrected, or and appreciates it, I stand corrected. But I was like, I just need to like kind of subtly be like, yeah, I'm really excited for my birthday. And she was like, don't you already feel like it's August though? And I was like, I do feel like it's already August. But I did have a team meeting this morning with my admin team, and it's like all wrapped up and done, and like no one's really saying anything. And it's like, hey, I just want you guys to know my birthday's next week. I was like, why the fuck did I say that? Like, I don't ever really say that, especially to my team.
What did they say?
They were just like, oh, cool, that's
Cool.
exciting. It's like, yeah, it's next week. I don't even
So
know.
you know, bring me a
But
gift.
one thing that was funny, this is the prank I did on my friend, is I was like, we were doing like an ice cream social thing at work. And so we were just like talking, and she was like, we have a salad cook-off coming up. And she's like, I'm really sad that the salad cook-off's on my birthday because like she won't be there. I was like, dang, that does suck. And she's like, I think you guys did that intentionally because she keeps winning all of our cook-offs. And I was like, honestly, no, but it was while we were both out of town. And I was like, I have like at least 2 salads I want to fucking make. So we have to move it. So I made them move it. And I didn't reschedule it, but someone else on my team rescheduled it for her birthday. So, and then I was like, but like, it doesn't really matter now, like with that date, like I'm still taking that day off. And she's like, you are? And I was like, yeah, like I have this like surprise birthday that someone's like making me go to. And because it's also her birthday, she thought like immediately thought her husband had reached out to me and like I had just dropped some hints that she was having a surprise birthday. I thought that bitch was going to murder me. Like she was not happy. She was traumatized, had so much anxiety. And I was like, I'm totally just kidding. Like, holy shit. Like,
Why was she traumatized?
she's the strangest Leo. Like, she's really quiet about, like, she does love her birthday. She does love Leo season, but like, she's so quiet about it. And I'm like, remember in Napa. So
Yeah.
this girl came to Napa with us. Her birthday is the exact same day as Taylor's. She's a year younger than us. And it's like literally Taylor's birthday, like trip too. And like Taylor's like, yeah, it's my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. And like randomly out of nowhere, this girl is like, oh yeah, we have the same birthday. And Taylor's like,
I think I like almost fell into the pool and I was like, what do you mean we have the same birthday? Like, why have you not said anything? We would celebrate.
I know. I think
I
that's
was so
so silly.
stressed. Yeah, I was so stressed.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Me too. Me too. Okay, asking for a friend. Hashtag asking for a friend. Tipping. Hair massage or hair massage, facial, dog groomers. What do I do?
I also want to know.
You know, sorry, I just got really blurry. I don't know what happened.
It's your ghost.
What?
It's your ghost.
Oh, it could be this giant zit that's like nobody wants to see this.
Takes over the screen.
Okay, answering this question. I don't know. I don't know. I've always wondered this as well. I always tip them, but I don't know like how much is too much, if it's not enough. And like people that own their own business, like it's all profit. Do you need to tip them?
I have the exact same question all of the time. Um, I don't dare ask my hairdresser because I go to her and I have so much anxiety every time because I'm like, was that enough? Is this
Mm-hmm.
even like, is she like, does she get it? And it's like, wow, Shelby, fucking thanks for whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it stresses me out to tip all of the time. And like massages, what do you tip your facialist?
I do, but she owns her own salon. And so, and like my hairdresser or my dog groomer, she owns her own dog grooming business. My hairdresser owns her own salon. So it's like, it's all profit, right? Like their costs that they're charging me, like it's all profit to them. So do you
We
add
need
extra on there? Like I do. I even tip like coffee people, like the people that make my coffee. And but like I don't know, it's hard because now everyone kind of expects a tip.
I just don't know what the appropriate amount is. I don't know if what I'm doing is enough or if I should be doing it at all in some scenarios. Like my dog groomers, like my dogs just got groomed today. And like, I don't know, I tip them, but like, am I supposed to? Like, you have a dog grooming thing in your house. It's $100 for both of my dogs. Like, I don't know. I
Damn,
have
and
no
she's
idea.
cheap. Gypsy is $69 with no
Dang,
tip.
that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Well,
like cheap for up here.
my dog groomer has long nails, so I would take the extra $19 at that point. Fucking hate men with long nails. Like, you should not have long nails at all. Like, no amount of any, like, you can have the teensiest, tiniest bit of white nail. If you have a long nail, you're total fucking creep and perv to me.
Oh my god.
It's true. If I see someone, a man especially, well, only men, because women can have whatever fucking nails they want. Um, I wish I wish I had a nail that would like represent how I feel.
Like
Probably
the
like, yeah, like I see men that have nails about that shape and like probably maybe a little shorter, but like that. No, they should be completely clipped. Your fingers creep me out at that point, your nails creep me out at that point, and you make me want to throw up. It's so stressful to me. I think we should ask this one for sure on the podcast because I don't have an answer. I don't
I
know.
don't either. I'm
I
very
get
and I want people who have their own like business like that to respond because I'm curious.
I
Like
get anxiety.
yeah, it is stressful and I get that they're doing like a service for me and I appreciate that. But I don't know, like my waxer, it takes her 10 minutes and it's like $50 and then a tip on top of that, it brings it to like 60 cuz I tip her $10. But it's like you're
So
making $60 every 10 minutes, like I don't understand.
so maybe let's, since we can't answer this question fully, what do you tip these people?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what do you tip?
Like my waxer, I'll tip her $10. My nail lady, I'll tip her $7. And my hair lady, I pay her through Venmo, whatever like the 15% or 20% is that pops up, I'll click that. So I don't know.
I don't get that option on Venmo.
She might not be like registered as a business on there. If you're
Probably
registered as
not.
a business. So yeah,
So
I mean my
what does that
go-to
percentage equal though usually?
I mean, I don't know. I just click it and I'm just like, whatever. Like, get me out of here because I feel so awkward. But my go to is like set between $7 and $10 for a service, which maybe that's not enough. I
Wow.
will tip a start like a coffee, like a Starbucks barista, $1.
So here's my numbers. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't get waxed first, so I don't do that. Um, for my nails, so I think my nails, I usually probably tip anywhere between $5 to $10. If I get a mani pedi, I give them both $10 because I like to like even out my number usually. I'm I usually tip based off of like evening out my number. Um, like just yesterday when I got my nails done, I tipped her $6 or $7 to make it an even 40. My hair, which Andrea, I know you listen. If this is not enough or too much, fucking let me know. Um, so my hair, I usually try and tip about $20 to $30, I would say. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I feel very stressed every single time, and like I don't do math on the spot, and so it gives me a lot more anxiety than I would
Yeah,
like.
because you have to like use your fingers.
Yeah. So, and then like massage and facial, like I don't ever know there either. I think I've been doing about $10. Is that normal?
I mean, that's what I do. For stuff like that, I don't tip over $10, which maybe that's not enough, or maybe it's too much. I don't know.
For my
And
dog.
all of the people own their own thing. It's not like I'm going to like a massage envy because I get that like they get paid an hourly wage and they keep their tips. I would probably tip more at a place like that, but where they own their own thing, like I don't know.
I mean, I go to the massage place, like a place, like so they don't own it. And I have their membership. So maybe I'm under tipping them, but also like I already paid $65 for the membership.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. My dog groomers, I usually tip like $10 per dog. Sometimes I just make it a 25. So like when they charge me 100, I'm like 125.
Hmm.
I think they might have upped their prices. Actually, I didn't take them today. Wally did. And I think the last time I did it, they had raised their prices. So I paid like 145 or 150 because they had upped their prices. And to me, like, I don't feel like I should have to tip you at that point. Like, that seems a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do like my cleaning lady around Christmas time. I always send her a tip, like a Christmas gift. Aside from her cleaning, like I'll do it randomly and I'll send her probably anywhere from like $50 to $100.
Oh, that's nice.
I get real like givey around Christmas. It's a problem.
Well, yeah, let us know because I am curious because now I'm like, is that not enough? Like, am I making myself seem like an asshole? I don't know. We don't learn these things in school. I wish that we did.
I do think that you tip a lot when it comes to like restaurant services because you
Mhm.
worked in that industry. Like you tip way higher than I would tip, even when it's bad service. Like if I get, because I was a waitress. If you can't fucking do your job, you don't deserve that fucking tip to that level. That pisses me off. Like, don't
Hey,
have that
I
job.
don't tip like super huge if I have bad service, but I will tip super huge if I have above and beyond good service.
If I have like pretty bad service, you're getting like a couple dollars. And if I have the normal service I should have, you're still probably getting like anywhere from 5 to 10, depending on my bill. If it's a high bill, then you're going to get more. But like the whole like 20% thing sometimes can be a little too excessive to me based
See,
off
and
of the
that's
service I get.
sad. But that's sad. If they do a good job, they should get the 20, 25, 30%.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Like, because even if you're like doing the basics of your job and your like customer service isn't great and you didn't help my experience be better, like if you don't help my experience by like your customer service
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
your
meaning. If they,
personality, like if you give me drinks and you give me my food and all of that's like totally fine and kosher, you'll get like a basic one. If you're like actually enhancing my experience, you'll get more.
yeah, like at that Italian restaurant, how that guy like sang and made the pasta, all that by her. Not this last time that I made
I
a
was
fool
just
of
gonna say,
myself
the
with the
last
wine
time
glass.
I think you ruined it with your wine
No,
glass.
not that time. The time before, like that's when you get like a really good tip. Or if like Tony and I are out at dinner and because I'm a big like about personal space and annoyance. Like when Tony and I are on a date, if you just come and fill my water up and just don't say anything, like that's okay. Like you don't because I drink a lot of water at dinner. every single time you come fill up my water, you don't need to check in on how things are doing. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
if you're like awkward, talking to me too much, like you
mhm.
have to hit that right balance. And if you
Yeah.
don't, like you probably need a new job, bro. Like that's not the experience people want.
Yeah, yeah, it's not. Like, it's okay if you just checked 3 minutes ago, if everything was okay. It's okay to just come hurry, fill up my water, and just walk away. Like, I'm not going to be offended that you didn't talk to me.
Yeah, I support
So,
that. Well, I'm interested to know what people respond with on this because wait, so do you only tip your hair lady like 10?
I mean, it's whatever the 20%.
Oh, right. I was
Yeah.
trying to write them down for us so that we had like reference when
Yeah,
people
I think
do
my
it.
hair last time was $115, and whatever 20% is of that, I just clicked the 20% button.
Interesting. Well, I have more anxiety than I did before.
Well, keep us
So back
posted,
to
you
it's my
guys.
birthday. Don't forget.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube.
Get me a birthday present.
Come celebrate Shelby and my birthday. I think she forgets it's also my birthday.
I mean, are you the one organizing the Botox party?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come at me. I'm in Leo season. I'll fight you.
So, yeah, make sure you celebrate our birthday, live your best Leo life this month, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.